Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with today's card reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So, without wasting any time, let's get started with today's reading. What's happening at present, currently, in this spiritual soul connection of yours is that the karmic connection your counterpart was involved with, or other karmic associations, they all are declining and ending one by one as per the divine will. If there was one particular or specific person your counterpart was karmically entangled with heavily, that connection is also coming to an end, which has brought a lot of heartache, pain, suffering, sadness, or struggle, not just into your counterpart's life, but in the life of that other person as well. These people may have some unhealthy attachments with each other, and that is why they were clinging on to each other for not so positive and good reasons. But it's all ending for good, for the highest good of all involved, yours and theirs, because that connection is not a pure divine soul connection like yours. And the divine will here is to bring justice, healing, harmony, and peace to your spiritual soul connection, which is there given to both of you for a higher and a bigger purpose. This connection has a very special purpose to fulfill for both of you in your lives, and that is why the sword of divine judgment and divine justice is always going to take side of this divine connection no matter what, because it's pure, positive, and filled with divinity. That is why. That is why it is needed, or is going to be brought back into the picture, so that both of you can lead your life as positive examples for other people to learn from and spread unconditional love with your vibrations. Healing, happiness, real, true abundance, and joy. Because that is the real natural essence of your divine spiritual soul connection. They were there, they chose that other person, or that other person tricked them or manipulated them to choose that connection. It was for them to clear their karma with each other and for all of you to learn your lessons. Once the time was up, once they clear their karma and may have learned their lessons, at least most of them, that connection won't survive the test of time. That's how it works, and that's what happens always and will happen, will continue to happen no matter what. Okay? So that's exactly what's happening here. Your connection is coming back into its balance. The obstacles, issues, challenges, or anything that was there, or anything that was blocking this connection from taking or coming into a physical reality, as in a physical, tangible, committed relationship, marriage, or anything of that sorts, is getting removed at this point of time. Okay? The work that you've been doing on yourself and to bring harmony in this connection, directly or indirectly, is now bringing its results and rewards in your life, or are about to. If you were worrying about them being with someone else or them choosing someone else, I'd just like to tell you that it won't work out, and that connection is just destined to get doomed, because it's a karmic connection, not a divine pure soul connection. Okay? However, there are things that you need to keep in mind and remember. Though this ending is taking place and they won't be able to stay with each other or stick together for a longer period of time, the other person may try to come up and seek revenge from you. So, this is something that you may need to protect yourself from or just be aware of so that you're careful and you're not getting into any kind of drama, negativity, or conflict. Universe, universe or divine would simply like to let you know that no matter what's happening, you stay away from any kind of negativity. And if anywhere you feel like that situations or this particular situation has turned way more difficult for you to deal with or solve, just take a step back and find viable ways or solutions to stay as practical as possible and as positive as possible. Because sometimes when people get triggered, especially these karmic individuals, they lose their sanity and balance. They start acting out of their character, and they start to destroy everything, which in turn brings even more negativity in their own lives. But that's their lesson. It's something that you can learn from by standing or staying at your side and not getting involved with any of the drama that's either going on at present or may happen in the very near future, because I can see that it is going to happen. A lot of karmic cycles are ending here and new ones are starting to begin, and the new ones that are starting are bringing changes for growth, harmony, developments, healing, happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity, and everything positive to come in your life as well as in this spiritual soul connection of yours, which won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. It doesn't matter if you two are together or not, or if you come back together or not. This connection is going to remain like this forever, till infinity and eternity. This is something you should always keep in mind and have an acceptance in your heart without any attachments or expectations or obsessive thoughts about it. You are attracting immense positivity, happiness, money, and opportunities your way, including the opportunity to reunite with your counterpart. Also, I can see that the work you're into or the career that you're in is about to experience its breakthrough, and you may start to receive promotions, advancements, developments, or just new opportunities to expand your horizons for the good. Because you're supposed to touch as many people's lives as many as you can, so that they can learn from your example and you can teach them something through way of your life experiences. Okay, the connection your counterpart was in is ending, and it is ending in not so positive ways because your counterpart mistreated you to pursue this connection or this person, and that other person as well was enjoying all of that. That is why universe is bringing in the same sort of pain or suffering, challenges or obstacles in their life. Universe is putting them all in your shoes to make them feel how it feels when something like this happens with you. How it feels to have heartbreak, how it feels to get judged, how it feels to experience and bear heart-wrenching pain and suffering. They are not suffering because they were in love. There was no love to begin with. They are suffering because they were negatively attached onto each other's and were clinging on to each other like leeches. And when you try to take a leech out, it hurts. I think it even hurts the leech when you try to put salt on it. I'm not aware of that, but it may. I don't know about that. That's what's happening. That's why they are in pain. That's why they are struggling. That's why they are slowly slipping into depression. It will continue for some period of time. until they finally let go of their ego, arrogance, and pride and surrender under the feet of God. They'll continue to get triggered either by you or by someone else till they drop down this facade and remove their masks and become true to themselves first and foremost. All of this is going to continue to happen again and again with them. Their connection may come to an end, complete end, but then they'll meet other people. The karmic individual is going to meet someone else who is going to treat him or her like they treated you, like what they did with you. They are also going to get cheated. They are also going to get lied on. They are also going to get backstabbed. That other person is also going to get cheated by someone they may fall in love with, real love possibly, at some point of time later in life. That person is going to betray them, him or her, just like how they caused your counterpart to betray you. It is going to happen. This individual is going to find himself or herself in the same spot they brought you in. Sooner or later, it is going to happen for some of you. In some of your cases, it has already started. It is already happening with them. For others, just wait and watch. It will be shown to you that this is what is happening with them. Even if you decide to move on and not look back at these people, it is going to get shown to you because it's going to be big. It's going to come out into the light. It's going to come out into the public for everyone to see and know, because that's how horribly these people have treated you. So as per karma, it is going to return back times tenfold in their life. It is what it is, and it is going to happen. But you must not indulge or think about these things and continue to move forward on your path. In a lot of your personal situations, I see that your counterpart has gained or received some clarity or knowledge or either information on this connection of yours, and now they are looking at things from a very different perspective. They are looking at you from a different perspective. They are looking at that other person from a different perspective now. And now they are willing to open themselves for positivity to enter in their life. I don't see them clinging on to that other person as much as they were in the past. Now I see that they are willing to open up for you, for divinity to come into their life and in their heart. And also I can see that they are willing to break free from the shackles and the imprisonment of their own thoughts and limiting beliefs. Some of them they created themselves in their own mind, while others were imposed onto them by their friends or family members. I can see that a lot of them are thinking about and have received this clarity that this was the reason why they are stuck in their life and are unable to move forward, because on one hand they have this spiritual soul connection of yours to deal with, which isn't going anywhere and won't ever go anywhere. They are going to get reminded of you again and again and again till they stop being a runner or a player or a trickster, or just stop lying themselves and deceiving themselves as well as others by living a fake life. It'll continue to happen. However, I see that the good news is a lot of them don't want to live like that anymore. They want to experience positive changes, and they are planning and thinking a lot about making these changes in their life now. For that, they'll have to put in the necessary work, and I can see some of them are doing that at present. For those who are going through these endings and these transitions where they are being dragged out of these karmic situations, connections, or entanglement, they're trying to set themselves free and find healing, and during these times they're also trying to find the answers of their questions. So that is why they might be surfing on the internet and trying to collect as much information on this spiritual soul connection of yours, if that's what they are guided to do, while others are just trying to come out of this negativity and these toxic patterns and just put an end to all of this once and for all. That is something they are working on. But yes, karmic endings are taking place and they are not pleasing and positive for these people to experience. On the other hand, you are attracting a lot of positivity, love, healing, happiness, good family life, marriage, commitment, relationships, new friendships to enter in your life, which will become very, very obvious for you to see and experience in the very near future. Okay? All the manifestation you've been working upon is about to show its real results in your life. I can also see that your counterpart is trying to manifest happiness in their life, and somewhere it's related with you. If that's not the case, they may end up attracting or manifesting you in their life, or you may end up attracting and manifesting them in your life, because you two are spiritually and energetically connected. As they decide to grow and evolve, and as you decide to elevate and rise in frequency and vibrations, you may just become a vibrational match for each other, and you may just fall back into each other's lives once again. Okay? That's a possibility I see happening. I can also see that if there was an issue of a mother figure who was standing against this connection, because you two are different as in you have different backgrounds, culture, traditions, you follow different norms, rituals, customs. You could be from different religions or ethnicities, or you speak different languages, or you two are from different castes. That's also going to get dealt with positively. Divine is handling the situation and is bringing developments and advancements to take place. As I've told you, some of your counterparts are thinking heavily about breaking free from these restrictions, so they may just stand up for themselves and say no after doing their own research and finding out that this was just bullshit that was fed into their mind, and they may just decide to break free from all of that, while others may try to convince their parents or this mother figure in general politely and positively at first, and if she still shows her arrogance or stubbornness or rigidity, some of them may just break free and walk away from her, giving her their judgment and ultimatum that they are not going to follow the path that is leading them towards negativity again and again, because they've already experienced the results of it again and again, one after the other. Every time they got distracted by these people's opinions and judgments about this connection of yours, or about you, or about their life in general, which did not work out for them. So I see that this might also take place. Overall, I just want to let you know that beautiful things are happening for you, beautiful things are coming for you. Your counterpart may be stalking you or is trying to find out what it is that you're doing in your life. They may find out something that you kept hidden from them or from everyone, and this may shock them completely. At the same time, it is going to bring a lot of respect in their heart towards you, as well as it's going to open that heart chakra of theirs for you, which is going to start bringing in the healing energy that both of you need in order to clear the negativity that made its way in your connection. Okay? Your counterpart's ego, pride, and arrogance is coming down, and a lot of them are in regret, remorse, and in heavy guilt over creating this mess or just losing their focus by getting distracted and influenced by those they shouldn't have ever prioritized over you. There is this sadness over the past choices and decisions they've made, but it will subside very, very soon because stars are aligning for this connection to come back into alignment once again and take a physical and tangible form now. Okay? It is all happening because somewhere you detached yourself or chose to detach yourself and surrender this connection by letting go of any and all of your expectations about what's going to come next and what's going to happen in this connection and what would be the ultimate outcome. When you surrendered and detached yourself from the process or the outcome, things started to flow freely in your desired direction, and that's how these changes have taken effect here. I can just see that you are about to get blessed beyond your expectations or imagination. Keep in mind, there's always going to be someone who may not like that and who may try to come up against you. But if there is already someone like this, which I see is this is a lady, it can be this other karmic individual, your counterpart may have recently left or is about to leave, or it can be someone else like your friend you do not speak to, or some other person like their mother who was standing against you, or a female individual in their family or their life. It can be anyone, it can be their sister if you know that she doesn't like you or never liked you at all, or any other female friend who was extremely judgmental of you and who was looking down at you. I don't know for what reasons. This person never wanted to see you with your counterpart, and she may have tried to create misunderstandings in between both of you in the past. But at present, this person is under heavy judgment and is also receiving karma. I feel like that's why she has this bitter taste in her mouth about seeing you happy and getting what you want, because she failed in getting what she wanted, and at the same time she is going through something which is not positive and pleasing for her. So that may be the reason why she is thinking and feeling about you this way. But you should not bother about it, and you shouldn't even think about it, because such people are always going to be there no matter what. Some of you may receive communication from your counterpart out of the blue, unexpectedly. It may take you to surprise, but I can see it happening, that too in the very near future, for a good number of people listening to me right now, because your counterpart is now coming back into their power, and a lot of them have made a choice that it's time to go back home, and you are their home, you are their haven, you are their confidant, you are the one they feel like they can spend the rest of their life with. You are the one they feel like is going to bring happiness, stability, security, and abundance in their life. You are the one they feel this deep spiritual soul connection with. And now it's because divine justice was at play in all of your situations. Things have started to fall into place, or will fall into place in the very near future. Everything that happened for a reason. Everything that is happening at present is happening for a reason, and everything that is going to happen is going to happen for the highest good of everyone involved, for a bigger purpose and for a bigger reason. So keep all of this in mind while making decisions. Be compassionate towards your counterpart and understanding, forgive them, but yes, at the same time, be observant and do not give them easy access, or do not give them this chance or flexibility to treat you like an option or take you for granted, because that may just show them that you haven't learned your lesson or you're still easily available for them. Okay, that's something that is your lesson you have to learn. Empowerment is something which should be on your list at first while doing your work. Okay, you can send them healing if you want to. You can just be neutral with them. You can speak to them like how a counselor or a therapist or a healer speaks and attends their client, just make sure that you do not start to give all of yourself to them once again, because they may take that as a hint or a sign that you're still going to be easily available for them, or they may just not respect that. Okay, I'm telling you that clearly, straightforward. Make sure that you respect yourself and your boundaries, and when and where needed, you can say no as well if they cross any of those boundaries. Okay, if they are coming back to speak their truth or confess something, you can speak to them politely and positively. You can accept their apology if they apologize. Just make sure that you do not jump onto anything and you do not start anything in a haste. Let things flow, let things happen at a slow pace, let things fall into place, and let the dust settles before anything major takes place or anything drastic you may decide to do. Okay, always be aware and observant of their actions and the decisions and the choices they are making and how it is they are moving in their life. At the same time, be aware and mindful of your intentions and what it is that you want to create and manifest in your own life. Okay, just because they reach out or they are coming back doesn't mean that they may have learned all of their lessons. You may still have to remain patient with them, and there still could be something you may need to know or figure out before you make any conclusive decision about getting back with them or walking away from them. Okay, so make sure that you got all facts and information in your hands, and ask your guides, angels, and ascended masters for any further clarity you may need on your path to move forward. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you great sense of clarity and also insights. If so, share your experiences in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe for more such readings, guidance, channelings, or channel messages on a regular basis. Okay, that's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.